Would you look at the time? It's time for another video. Good day to you, fellow adventurers throughout time and space. It is I, the cowardly Time Lord, welcoming you to Let's Play Final Fantasy III. Not really, it's Final Fantasy VI, but it's the SNES version that was called Final Fantasy III. So I'm going to call this playlist Final Fantasy III. Later I'm going to do an actual Final Fantasy VI playthrough. Okay, let's start up new game. That's what I meant to press. It's confusing. Also, there's a reason why I'm playing this version, because of certain things. Long ago, the War of the Magi reduced the world to a scorched wasteland, and magic simply ceased to exist. 1,000 years have passed. Iron, gunpowder, and steam engines have been rediscovered, and high technology reigns. But there are some who would enslave the world by reviving the dread destructive force known as magic. There's some differences between this version and the advanced version, which I'm going to be playing later on my channel. Also, I'll be skipping over Final Fantasy V simply because I hate it. Can it be that those in power are on the verge of repeating a senseless and deadly mistake? Can you hear that noise? That's my cat. I don't know if you can hear my cat over the wind-blowing sound effect of this game. And this is one of the things they changed is I forgot to hard to believe an Esper's been found intact there 1,000 years after the War of the Magi. I forgot this text is automatic and I didn't read the first line of the game because I was going to say something about Vix. Think it's still alive? Probably, judging from the urgency of our orders. Vix is actually Biggs, as in the Star Wars reference, Biggs and Wedge. And this woman, this sorcerer, why is she here? I'm doing horrible voices. I heard she fried 50 of our Magitech armored soldiers in under 3 minutes. Yeah, she's the fire mage. Well, at least start off. Not to worry, the slave crown on her head robs her of all consciousness, though she'll follow orders. I'm terrible at reading. We'll approach from the east, move out. My head's like cutting off minimal amount of text, and I can't help that. It's gonna be cutting off like 1 liter. At the most, 1 liter of the text. Oh no! Now you can skip over this part of the intro sequence, but who would? Besides me when I'm just playing for entertainment alone. Yes, credits already. The game hasn't even begun. What is this, an old film? I know, it's video game. Actually, one of my favorite video games starts off with the credits first. Well, not first. You get to play for about 2, 3, 4 hours before credits roll, and then the game continues. Who would do this? I don't know, but the game is called Wild Arms, which takes this game and combines it with A Link to the Past. Oh yeah, it's good. Anyways, I'm talking over this wonderful music. Also, if you want a view of my cat, here's my kitty. Come on, Macy, keep your face in the screen. She doesn't care about this. Anyways, there was my cat. I did for views. Yes, I did for views. Let's put her on point. No sense taking any risks forward. Dude. Oh yeah, there's no run feature in this version of the game. So be careful about how slow we go. Machine riding self-important swine! Take this! No, always go with bolt beam. Bolt beam. Except for with her, which tech missile or magic missile. I actually don't know that much about D&D. I don't know anything about D&D. Imperial Magitech armor, not even Nosh safe anymore. Tick missile! Aw, my kitty's sleeping beside me. Yeah, also, equipment. Because if I remember correctly, you cannot at all affect their equipment, yeah. You can actually take off her equipment and then equip it on your next character a little early, and that's helpful. And there's one character you can do it other than her, where it is so helpful. The equipment that you get early, which I'll be doing because I'm cheap, and I enjoy cheating games like that. Nosh is to freedom. Narshies. I don't know how to pronounce this name. Narsh. I'm just going with Narsh. Narsh is to freedom. Depends on us. Don't expect me to do such an elaborate voices the whole time. Bolt beam. And yeah, it's bolt beam. And tick missile. The rest of them are worthless. Aside from heal force, but that is a healing ability. So kind of interesting how we start this game off as the bad guys. Yeah. You'll find out why soon enough. Yes, attack us, you stupid gods. You spoony gods. Heh. Reference to another Final thing. I thought it was funny. It's heal force, heal force is not a single target. I mean, like, self-target, whatever. Heal force. Yeah, you can tell that we're not staying this way for very long in this game, no matter who you are playing it. Kind of weird that you can level up Vix and Wedge. Biggs and Wedge, sorry. It says Vix, I'm gonna call him Vix, until I play the advanced version, where he is called Biggs. They fixed it. I got him trapped now. I don't know why I'm giving the good guys such horrible voices. Pincer attack. Eventually get an item that removes pincer attacks and, like, other types of special attacks, which I enjoy greatly having. It helps the game so much when you don't get like pincered, or I forget what the other one's called. Back attack. Back attack. Oh boy. I hate back attacks. Well, I guess it doesn't prevent. It decreases extremely. Which, for that, I am grateful for. And you'll find out why, eventually. Also, I hate how clunky the Magitech armor is. How long has this video been going on for? Only 11 minutes and I'm already starting to experience the league. We must defend the mains. With Wolfmen! Just kidding there. They're Mammoth. Vulamoth. Vulmammoth. Vulamelin. I like sausages. I don't know how that's relevant to what I'm doing. I just thought I would say that. I like sausages. My goal is to one day steal something from every YouTuber. Did I even say my intro properly? I forget. Anyways, my intro doesn't really matter that much, I don't think. I mean, it's just who I am, but it... According to our sources, the Frozen Esper. The Frozen Flame? How do they know the other game I'm playing? Sorry, it wrote that first as Frozen Flame because of the other game I'm playing. Can you guess what it is? Or if so, write it down in the comments! Anyways, the Frozen Esper was found in a new mine shaft. Maybe this one. This is the only mine shaft. Were-rats. It's the dreaded were-rats. The dreaded were-rats. Also, this is one of the only 2 segments, well, no, 3. There's 3 segments in the game where you can control Magitech armor, I think. No, I don't want information about save points. I've already played this game through multiple times. Also, you can already tell what I'm renaming 2 of the characters to. You don't know the reasons yet, but... And it doesn't really matter the reasons, so you're not getting the reasons. You're just getting what I'm gonna name the characters, eventually. From, just seeing what my save files are called. Sorry for people who like their original names. But I have my own likings. I'll handle this. Stand back. Amazing. We won't hand over the Esper. Welk, get them. Hold it! Think back to our briefing. What about it? Do you recall hearing about a monster that eats lightning and stores energy in its shell? Rainbow shell? Actually, that one's not so much a reference to just the game I have been playing, but also a game I have already played. If you have not seen that playthrough, feel free to check it out. Right, so whatever you do, don't attack the shell. Alright already. Magic tick, built beam, attack. Magic tick, built beam, attack. Magic tick, tick missile, attack. Oh, also, did I mention how much I hate the ATB gauge? I wish it didn't have that. I wish it was still turn-based combat. I know why they don't still do turn-based combat, but I really wish turn-based combat were still a thing. And I know it's still a thing in the real Final Fantasy III, except I know a lot of other stuff about the real Final Fantasy III, and how it sucks. Also, I don't know why they give her so many abilities in the Magitech armor. Wow, I totally blanked on that. Anyways, I don't know why they give her so many abilities in the Magitech armor. Because you're in it for such a short period that you don't really get a chance to use any of the ones, even though I've only ever used Tech Missile and Bolt Beam anyways, because those ones are the most powerful. Sorry for disturbing you, kitty. I just wanted to stretch out my legs more. Yeah, and you can still get random battles after the boss fight. And we got a preemptive strike on... Oh, right. I forget what this is called. This is us doing a pincer attack. I forget what this is called. No. Side attack, I guess? I don't know. Aw, my kitty is so happy and cute. Aw, Macy. Oh, big yawn! Big yawn for little kitty. Say hello, Macy. My cat does not want to say hello right now. Macy, the people on the internet want to hear you squeaking. You don't swat at my hands. She doesn't. She is not in a good mood right now. Stupid control pad, too small. The Esper. This is the frozen Esper flame. Hey, what's the matter? Do you know something we don't? The frozen creature begins emitting an eerie light. No, it says began. Never mind. I'm an idiot and can't read. The frozen creature began emitting an eerie light. Where's that light coming from? Whoa! Hey! Wedge, where are you? What's happening? And then she was encased in ice for 1,000 years. Or woke up in a bed short time later. Whichever. Oh, I believe you can actually control at this point. Yep. Here I am, the super slow walking, super tiny look sprites on the screen because this is the SNES version. The advanced version will be a lot more zoomed in and it will be a lot faster to go through. And I'll probably still show the opening cutscene again in its full entirety in the next playthrough I do on the advanced version, just because. If you don't want to see an advanced version playthrough, just tell me in the comments and I won't do it. But this is... Also, don't worry about Breath of Fire if you're at all interested in the Breath of Fire series, which... who is besides some randos. Anyways, it will be back soon. When exactly, I don't know. But soon. Also, I'm starting to talk a lot more in my videos. I've been practicing. My mom thinks I'm insane for talking to myself when I play video games when I'm not recording. But it's practice for this. She's actually starting to worry about my mental health, along with my grandmother, who really worries about my mental health. But anyways, let's continue on with the game. Where am I? Whoa! I only just removed the crown. Head hurts. Easy! This is a slave crown. The others had complete control over you while you were wearing it. I can't remember a thing. Don't worry, it'll all come back to you in time, that is. A mysterious young woman, controlled by the Empire, and born with the gift of magic. I hate how they do all capital letters. There's only going to be one character whose name I leave the same. I dare you to I challenge you to figure out who the character is whose name I won't change. No, kitty, don't leave. Jasmine. The name of my real-life second girlfriend. Well, actually, you'd already know that if you watch my Chrono Trigger playthrough. I mentioned that before. Anyways, there's a reason for that. And it's... Sure, I'd much rather name her Grace, but that's the name of my first girlfriend, so... Which you'd find out if you also watch my Chrono Trigger playthrough. Basically, I'm saying, go watch my Chrono Trigger playthrough. That one's going to be a lot more fun than this game. Anyways, let's continue on. My name is Jasmine. Impressive! I've never heard of anyone recovering this fast. Why have I given him a Markiplier voice or something along those lines? This is more Markiplier impression now. Open up, give us back the girl and the Empire's Magitech armor. Open this door. We want that girl. She's an officer of the Empire. Oh, I forgot to check the clock. It's important, trust me. Check all clocks in this game. Tick-tock around the clock. Or tick-tock goes the clock, even for the doctor. Okay. Empire? Magitech armor? Look, I have to get you out of here. I don't have time to explain. Over here. No, I'm gonna go check your clock. Received elixir! Walk, 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 walk. Make your way out through the mines. I keep on changing up my voices for the same people, and we haven't met any of the real main cast yet. Imagine how annoying it'll get then. I'll keep these brutes occupied. Okay then. She's up there! Good job keeping those brutes occupied. Yeah, and now here's where you want to remove some of her armor. Mithril knife and buckler. She can keep the leather hat and leather armor. She can fight fine with her hands at this opening segment, so why leave her with weapons when there'll be more help later? Also, have I mentioned... how could I have mentioned? I hate when games give you characters, like, really strong characters at the beginning of the game, and you can't remove their equipment. Well, I guess the reason for that is obvious. But, like, temporary party members whose equipment you can't remove... I know there's the big old reason for why that is. But, oh yeah, and there's, you have to go into skills to use magic, which... How expensive is heal in this game again? Why was I already 5 MP down? Is that just from leveling up that I've gained 5 MP already? It's been a while. It's been a while! Also, funny thing is, I name a character after myself in this game because, of course I do, I'm narcissistic. Anyways, and the first time I played this game, I misspelt my own name with a V instead of a U. A whoopsie-daisies. I mean, you can't say that about everyone misspelling their own name with a V instead of a U. It's because of the stylistics of the text in this game makes the V look like a U. Actually, the U looks like a V, but you get the idea. Anyways, we are about to lose track of this character for a short while. Got her. Oh dear! Oh dear! Oh no! Oh dear! Wow! Anyways, do you find it annoying that I put on voices for this kind of stuff? Oh, and she go down for the count. Down for the count. My sweet little magic user. With this slave crowd, I'll practically own you. If you don't know, Kefka is going to be an easy role for me to voice. I know that's just laughter, but I prefer. I just do insane so well. Good. Good. Burn up everything. Everything. This is kind of his laugh, not really. Oh yeah, in this cutscene, this one's one of the ones that's changed for the advanced version, because the screen's much smaller. We stand on the brink of a major breakthrough in the days to come. We'll witness a total revival of magic. It is our destiny, and ours alone, to take this mystical force and claim what is rightfully ours. Emperor Gestalt is Gestalt. It's also an easy voice for me to do. I'm very good at commanding voices and insane ones. I'm an insane commander. With our newfound power, nothing can stand in our way. Hurrah! Long live Emperor Gestalt! She's dead. End of her story. Took you long enough. How goes the robbing and plundering trade? Now I've turned into a much different voice from it. Treasure hunter and trail-worn traveler searching the world for relics of the past. Not Locke. I know his real name. I know his name is Locke, but ugh. The only Locke I like is the one from Lost. Dustin, the adventurer, treasure hunter, whatever. Thief. I prefer the term treasure hunting. Ha! Semantic nonsense. There's a huge difference. Why am I doing a voice for a character I named after myself? I should just talk normally, but I read each line like it's a whole new character. I'm sorry. Aside from characters like Kefka. There's a huge difference. Oh, no. Anyway, you were the one who sent for me? Yeah, there's a girl I'd like you to meet. I'm disappointed with myself with some of these voices. I'm sorry. Huh? This better not have anything to do with that Magitech riding Imperial witch. Imperial troops are pursuing her, even as we speak. This town is no match for the Empire. Our independence can only be ensured if we join forces with the Returners, an underground resistance movement. That girl wasn't responsible for her actions. We must get her to understand our dilemma. Alright, I think we'd better get her help. Agreed. Make your way first to Figaro, whatever. And talk to the king. Figaro. He looks like an Albert to me, not a... That's the thing for later. Anyways, I revealed what I'm going to call him, even though it's already been revealed because of my save file names. Yes, I'm calling him Albert, and if you get the reference, good on ya. Even though he isn't the king of Figaro, he's the king of Serdio. Nah. Wow, this episode's already been going on for 35 minutes. It's going to go a little bit longer. Because I'm not at a save point. Anywhere good point to end. Now we gotcha. Oh no. The attackers are coming. Wonderful. There's a whole bunch of them. How will we save the day? What is this, Kupo? how are we gonna save the day? And like I said, what is this Kupo nonsense? Find out next time on Let's Play Final Fantasy 3? Question mark? I think it's 6. I don't know what to call this series. I'll call it Final Fantasy 3 SNES so people know what I'm talking about. Anyways, this is the Cowardly Timelord signing off and saying, have a good day, or whatever time it is, wherever you are.